Hello everybody, it's Rich 220 again. I'm back. While I was gone, all the bolts, the head bolts that are where the rocker arms are and the push rods are and the valve springs and the caps are, they're all out. The only ones that are still in are the ones down by the exhaust manifold. So I gotta take the exhaust manifolds off first before I can get them completely out. Right now, I still have two push rods in on the passenger side, and I'm loosening up the bolts to the heads. And I have one of them out already, so not too far off. I want to see what the hell happened with this damn thing, because I can't believe it was a bent rod or valve. I think something else went wrong. Maybe I didn't hone them out enough. You know, you have to hone them out in order to redo the crosshatch. But you're supposed to do that with a, they call it a dingleberry honing tool. Funny name, but I guess they look like shit turds. Okay, now we got this one loose. Okay. When I get them loose, I can disconnect them off of this and just use the ratchet or the socket and the extension in order to get them out, because there's no pressure left on them. Now that torque wrench is way big, and I don't need it whacking into stuff and damaging other things. Now, this is not for all the people that know. This is for the people that don't know, that are attempting to work on a 57 Chevy as far as the heads go. This is the bolt that goes in the actual head itself, where the rocker arms are and the push rods are. The ones that go in on the exhaust end, where the exhaust manifold is, they are smaller. They're about half this size. That's how you don't get confused. Apparently this one still had a little more stress on it than I thought. Okay, third bolt coming out for the passenger side. And like I was saying before, these head gaskets that are in here are brand new. So, just because they were compressed doesn't mean they're no longer any good. There was never any antifreeze in this engine, okay? And this engine had never been started. So those are two things to keep in mind. There's a good possibility I can use this head gasket again. There's a lot of people that have told me they've heard of people getting away with it. So we'll see what the head gaskets look like. If they're worn out, you know, stuff like that, then we'll get new ones. But if they're not, and there's no real reason to buy new ones, heck, the only thing you really got to do is torque it down to a higher foot-pounds per square inch for each bolt. That's the way I see it. because if you, I don't know if you can see this, but the intake manifold gaskets are still on there, and they're not discolored, they're still blue, so they can be used again. Why is this thing so, like, not on cue? It's supposed to be 100 degrees out here today. It's been 96, but today it's supposed to be 100. Now we'll see what the hell I got to deal with. Okay, I'm gonna wipe my hands here. Yes, folks, these are all but 2 of the push rods. And I've already tested them out to see if they were bent or not. Okay, so those are in the valve covers. Now, I need this, and I gotta get the stool because I gotta get on that side and loosen up those 2 rocker arms and get the push rods out. This side's jacked up just a little higher than the other. Where the hell's that going? Oh yeah, that's something I still got to get anyway. Heater core hoses. Man, looks like it resealed itself. Who the heck that is. People around here are very nosy. I guess they don't have enough business of their own life, and they gotta stick it in everybody else's. Alright. Well, that should be loose enough. Yep. There's another push rod. And we got 1 more to go. And then we have what? Let's see, I got 4 bolts out of this. And I gotta get, I think it's 4 more. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. Alright, last one here. I can't believe that damn thing's that tight. Yeah, but it keeps wanting to pop off. thing's really tight on there. Should be loose enough to get it off now, but it's not. Come on, what the hell? It's the only car that's ever tested my patience, I'm telling you. This is ridiculous. The last one is just as loose as all the other rocker arms, and yet it's still got a hold of the frickin' push rod. Let's see what we got now. Yes. Bye-bye. Y'all is coming out. All the push rods. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Okay. We don't need that wrench for a little bit. I can already feel it. It's hot as hell out here. Alright, I gotta get that one loose. There should be one in between there, one in between there, and one in between there. So it looks like there's at least 4 or 5 left bolts, head bolts. And then I got the exhaust manifold bolts to do. And then the bolts that are at the bottom of the head of the area where the exhaust manifold is. So there's 2 separate types of bolts. The bolts that go into the exhaust manifolds themselves are thin and a little bit shorter than the head bolts. Now the ones that go into the bottom part of the head here are actually a lot smaller. Now let's see, what did I do in order to get this off the last time? I think I popped it loose, but I'll try and be a little gentler this time. Hopefully I don't rip everything to hell. Okay. I think it's time for a smoke break. Whew. Jesus. And this time, if I can't get the heads off, I have brand new bushings for the engine mounts. So I can take them off so I don't destroy them. And put them back on later. And I got to vacuum out this gully here where the push rods go into the lifters because some debris has gotten in there. I don't want that in the engine. Not a lot, mind you. Not a lot, but some. So that's why I got this. I guess they call it a gazebo. It's more like just a couple of poles with a top on it, made out of kind of like poncho material. So that way, in case it rains, you don't get soaked. But I'm going to leave this up for the whole time that I'm out here working on this. And I have a light in the carport, but I have to actually unravel it in order to get it out here where I can work on this at night. I'm just sweating, man. I can't stop sweating. All right, so I see the C-clamps. They're definitely there. I see that. And I would assume that there's some keepers underneath this. So when I take these heads off again, this time they're going to be clean. I mean, I'm talking totally clean, because you know, the springs will be in the sink, the caps will be in the sink. I want to see. Yeah, these are not bent, but these two are wobbling back and forth. So it's kind of like they didn't seal. Cylinder number 3, and I think this one over here too. Yep. That's where I put the new pistons in with the rings. So I don't want to stop. I want to get this finished, but I can't stop sweating, and the sweat keeps going to my eyes. If you want to know the real reason why I'm actually going extremely slow, I have cancer, folks. Okay, and this I got to be careful, because if I don't know if you could see that right there on my shoulder. Can you see that bump right here? That's a cancer. That's cancerous. That's not a mole. Every time I rupture it, it bleeds. And I've got growths all over me. Got one on the side of my leg. And you can see the ones on my face. Here's one here, there's another one there. They were never there when I was married. Plus my breathing is compromised. And yeah, I know your guys are going to say, hey, well, why don't you stop smoking? At this point, it really doesn't matter, because I'm pretty much going to die anyway. You know, I already know that. I'm aware of it. So any chance I get, I do things that I enjoy. And if I feel like working on this, the hell keeps going up my leg? Man. And if this is what I want to do one day, then that's what I do. If there's something else I want to do, then I do that. You know, like I've been working on the pool. I've been wanting to work on this trailer right next to me, but I haven't had the energy to get up there on the roof. I got a big container about that big with screws in it that are like that long. So I could finish attaching this galvanized roof to this trailer, and then I can clean it up and do whatever else needs to be fixed on it. But I haven't had the energy or the what do they call that? I just haven't wanted to, you know. I just didn't want to. I just wanted to sit back and relax. But now I've been inside too long and I've gotten too bored, so now I'm out here. That's why I was hoping that YouTube would take off. So that way, you know, I could stop working and just do the things that I enjoy and, you know, share them with the people that view YouTube. But I haven't had much luck. I've been on here since 2006 and all my videos say, please like and subscribe, you know, hit the bell for post notifications and leave a comment down below, and nobody's done it. So either they don't like me or, you know, they just they think there's better people out there than I am. I'm divorced. I'm trying to pay a mortgage that's $1,400 a month and a truck payment that's over $500 a month, plus my other bills. And I can't collect unemployment because unemployment screwed us, and they want over $10,000 from me. I don't know where I'm going to get that. And my mortgage is now on a payment suspension for 3 months because I can't afford that. So, you know, I may have to resort to selling off the stuff that I have at my house in order to try and catch up, which I don't really want to do, but if you have to, you have to. And I may have to. The only thing I'm not selling is this. I won't sell this car. And I don't care that it's a 4-door. I will never get another 57 Chevy. I know that. I'm too old now to even think about being able to get one down the road, because it's not going to happen. Alright, so all of these are out. I got a couple exhaust manifold bolts that got to come out. The one that is stuck up by the steering column is really a pain. You can never get that out. But when I'm done dismantling everything, I want to clean the front of this block and anywhere else that I can with diesel and a paintbrush. And I want to repaint this block. So I'll taper off this area, and I'll taper off the engine area where the pistons are. And the valves are the piston rings, because the heads don't need to be painted. Well, maybe I might block them off too. I don't know. All depends. Got the distributor in there. And a couple of these lifters are actually protruding out. I don't know why they're not flush. They're supposed to be flush. I got one in the back on that side. One over here that's up. And one over here, it looks like where this piston is. One in front of that's not. I gotta go get the mail. Be right back. Probably another bill. Say, no news is good news. What you don't know won't hurt you. For the most part. Okay, now, see, all the push rods are out. All right, those are loose. Still over there? Yes, it is. Thank God. Okay. Nope. Still got to turn it with my. There we go. Okay, so all the push rods are out. And here goes another bolt. It's 4 for this side. Now, let's see where the hell we're at with this one. I want to get these hoses out of the way. Because that was the problem the last time. I got to get new ones anyway because these are freaking decrepit. Put that in there. Alright, now I gotta get the screwdriver in order to pop this one off, I think. Nope, I don't. Okay. That works. Nope, there's still antifreeze in that. Well, at least we know the heater core is good. Okay, there's another bolt coming out. Okay. Let's see, how many we got? We got one over there. Still got one. No. Do we or no? And there's one here. And there's one in between here. And one over here. Okay. That one's out. Can't turn it. Got enough space to move. Okay. Wow, I still can't turn that one freely. In any event, I got two more, and then I got, let's see, that one there, that one there, and we got two more in the back. Well, I thought I got this out. Try it again. All right, folks, here comes another bolt. All right, now we got two more to go. Let's see if I can't get this last one first.